Hello everyone and welcome to We Update You. Today I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do a packaging design, a packaging for red chili powder. So I already have downloaded the mockup. As you can see in my screen, we have the mockup. I will mention the link below so you can download the same mockup and we're gonna work on this one. But as a beginner, so as I have mentioned, this video is for the beginner. Like if you already have experience, you might be learning something more, but each designer has different kind of way to do. So in this one I'm gonna teach you how we can do packaging design. So if you want to do some R&D and if you want to see how the other people has been done red chili powder design, so you can see the references. Like I like this one, this is clean, okay, it's straightforward, pretty straightforward. And I like this one as well. They have used a pattern and the powder and just red chili, this looks good. And so each design is different and how you gonna make it. So this is the question, because when you are a beginner you have so many things in your mind, how to start, what kind of pictures you're gonna use in a design, and what kind of pattern you're gonna use in your design, how logo should come, what kind of font you're gonna use. So this is, I'm gonna start from the basic. I don't have any idea in my mind. I'm gonna do it in front of you guys so you guys can learn how the ideas will come in your mind when you start something. So first let's start something. Like this is empty, there's nothing, but I'm gonna jump in this layer so I can work on this one. So it's empty air, this is the empty layer, there's nothing in this one. Okay, and I have done this before. If you can see, like here I have designed this three red chili powder design, but all are different. These three is different, and the references we have seen on internet, these are different. So let's start from here. The thing is, this first thing is we are going to select our resources. We're gonna choose the image. What kind of image do we want to use in our design? Okay, red chili images. We're gonna search. Oh, okay, let's change it, no worries. Okay, so I like the image of red chili. This tutorial is going to be a long one because we are going to select resources and then we are going to use those images in our artwork. So I like this one, it's free image. Yeah, we can use this. You write free and then we'll click red chili. Okay, and we're gonna click free, so it's gonna show us without any copyright, so we will not face any copyright issue in this one. We can use this somehow, somewhere. We will use this pattern, we will use this artwork somewhere in our design. So here's the thing, you are collecting resources for your design, because when you're gonna do work on a design you need so many images. Maybe the image which you have choose, it doesn't work, so you have to choose another image. That's why we are collecting resources. So there's one more website which is Unsplash. You can go here and type red chili and let's see what you found. Oh, this is nice, I like this one. You can use this. And this is even better. use this image. We're gonna download this, and we're gonna use some pattern as well in the background. Let's see what kind of pattern we have here, and we will see. You can use any kind of pattern, like you can use like we can say, you know, like desi kind of pattern, a modern kind of pattern, geometric kind of pattern. It's up to you. So I will go for this one. I will use this pattern. You have to sign up. Okay, let's sign up. Okay, now we need something to use. I like this pattern as well. This one is even good. This one, you see, this pattern is good. So we're gonna use this pattern, and that one we will see which one like the most, which one is looking good with our design. We will go for that one. So we have pattern with us, we have mockup with us, we have actually image with us, and font we will choose in the software. Here we'll choose the font. Okay, so if you want to take the coloring and all, as I have told you before, you can go back and let's see what kind of coloring you want to do. So I would like to go with the red. Even this one is better. See, this is what I have done in this one. See, they have cut the hole, you know, so you can see that actually what is in the package. So you can see here in the box you have in this one you have they're actually inside. So this is the opacity, you know, this is the product gonna be here. And yes, we have to download this one as well. And if you guys have any comment, if you want to know something, mention your, you know, question, what you want to ask in any way. Like if you want to know how to do a background, how to get the background, you know, what kind of font you have to choose, so you can comment the link below and I will update you on that. So here's the thing, we gonna use this image, like this image. This image is just for coloring. We're gonna use this image just for coloring. We will not do anything. We will just take the color from this image, nothing else. Don't worry about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the background color, and I will select this color from picker tool. Picker tool is here. If you know, it's coming from I. The short key is I, and when you press I, you can choose the color, and it's gonna change here. You can see it's foreground color. It's gonna change. So if you're gonna choose little more darker, yeah, something like that, even better. And I'm gonna use the color. The color is here, and we're gonna choose our red chili which we have downloaded. So I'm gonna open the image from this one, yeah, even this one, yeah. So we'll use this image. This image is high resolution. It's already in high resolution, you know. It will help us to cut the background because the image, it has very, you know, like great quality. So we're gonna select the color. Okay, and tolerance we're gonna do like we'll go for 40, and let's see how it goes. You can change it around if it doesn't work in your picture. First we will take a new image. Take a new image, and then you're gonna select the color. Okay, it's too much. It says it's too much because it's coming on our object. We don't need that. We just want to select the ball, so we're gonna make it 40 20. Yeah, perfect. This is how I want it. So we can see, if we zoom out, if we zoom in, you can see it's perfect. We're gonna cut out this one from our selection. We need this part actually. If when you're gonna backspace, is gonna go back, your selection gonna go back. If you want to remove the selection, press backspace. So I want from here to this, and I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna see it. Yeah, this is how I want it. The same thing I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna add this one in my selection. I will do something roughly. I'm not trying to focus it more on these edges, so I'm just trying to give you guys the idea. Like, no need to think too much regarding design. Just start it, do some R&D, and the idea will come up when you are doing something. Mostly people they think too much how they gonna work, what kind of image they're gonna choose. Just leave it, start your work, and the idea will come when you can start something. So we have select the image, okay, and if we press Ctrl J, so you will see we will get some kind of hard edges and some kind of rough edges. We don't need that. We need a clear edges image. We have to remove the background. We're gonna inverse the selection. Okay, it's gonna tell you Ctrl Shift I, so it has select your object, just a red chili ball, and then you're gonna jump to select the mask. In this one you're gonna do the radius. I will go for 1 is enough for this image. Okay, and smoothness I will go for 1 as well. I'll go for 1, and feather 0.2 is enough, and we're good to go. Now press Ctrl J to take a new layer and remove the background. Here we go. So we have cut our product, and we need this product here. That's what I told you. This image is high-res image. It has good quality, We're gonna make our background little more dark, so we'll select it from here. This much dark. I will select the layer, like this one. Here we go. And you're gonna make it center. So I will just select my product. I will just select this object, and I will click the layer, Ctrl J, and we will delete this one because I need just this area to work on it, and I will make it center. So you have here, you can center your layer. It's already in center. So if I press this one, it will be on top. So if I press this one, it will be in the center, and it will be center for vertically as well. So this is the center, vertical center, And now what we gonna do, I don't need this image anymore, so I don't want to save. I'm gonna save this one, so this design will automatically come up here on the mockup. The eye is closed, you're gonna open the eye and you will see the design is on the screen. Okay, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this one a little bit lighter, yeah, a bit of, yeah, like this one. We are good to go. Okay, so now we have to open the pattern which we have downloaded. Here's the pattern. We're gonna use this pattern, we're gonna use this. It has to be open in Illustrator. We got our red chili. So now I'm gonna close the eye. I don't need the background, I just need this red chili. So I will go for this one, and I will, you will select this, and Control C, and you will come back to the Photoshop and you will put as Control V. So it will ask you as a path, you want to paste as a pixel, so you will click as a pixel. Okay, your object is here right now, and then we're going to change the color. Definitely we'll go for white. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna see it. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna make the opacity 100%. Okay, and now we have the pattern. The pattern which we have downloaded here. I'm gonna use this pattern. This is also ESP, so we'll go for Illustrator, and I like this pattern. Then we're gonna add this one on our design. It's gonna look good. Same thing, copy and paste from Illustrator, and you can make it bigger like this, and from here you're gonna take the copy of the pattern. I'm gonna make it merge. If I make it zoom, and then you're gonna do a flip horizontal. It's gonna flip horizontal, and like this we have to merge together, like I'm gonna merge these two with this. We are good to go, and I'm gonna make it more smaller. Okay, and now I want this pattern going down. Like if if you're using Mac, so you have to use command and open bracket, okay, to move your open bracket, close bracket, to move your layer up and down. And I'm gonna merge these two. Okay, it has two options. One, you can make it group, so it's one layer, so one group. Okay, the other option is you can if you ungroup this, so you can select this two layer and press command E if you are using Mac. I'm using Mac, so it has to be command E, and now you see it has this one layer. Always do one thing, put the name of the layer, so it's pattern. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, I need to add fading in this one. I want this background to fade in my red background. So how I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna apply a mask in this layer. The mask is here, and then I'm gonna go for the gradient. I will go for this one, the gradient, and then black is fine. I'm gonna do like this, simple. Okay, and then I'm gonna play with the opacity. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, like this one. Okay, and the same thing I'm gonna do in the background, like this. So we have pattern in both sides. So here's the thing, we are going to select the font, and we have to keep the thing in mind. We have a pattern behind, on the font. So the font has to be a little bold, so you can stand out, and I like this font, Sanctuary Gothic, and you're gonna use it. So I'm gonna select the font, Control T, and I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, I will use, a straight selection, and I have this font here. I'm gonna put the name red, and we're gonna save chili powder. I'm saving time, I'm not gonna write down this, so I'm gonna copy and paste. So we have this red chili powder over here and over this. Okay, this looks better, like a normal font with the big heading. So this is gonna be our heading, and I need something like I need a one shape here to make this red chili powder stand out. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use the I'm gonna use the shape tool, and I'm gonna draw something like this. I'm gonna draw a box. Okay, and in the outline I'm gonna apply the gold gradient. If you don't have this gradient, you can download from the internet. No need to make it. This much looks better. Let's try this one. Okay, this is okay. So we'll select this one. Okay, so we have our apply on the outline. Okay, so we have to make it bigger so we can see. No, it has to be empty. Cross box. I'm gonna make it a little bit more, yeah, like this. Okay, and if you want to edit this, what you can do, you can remove this mark. Okay, just remove it. We don't need this. This could be in the center. You don't need this. You don't need this. Okay, perfect. We're gonna use this one. Okay, and now I'm gonna make it bigger, like this. Okay, and I'm gonna put this layer down before the background, so you can jump the layer like this. Command bracket close if you want to shift the layer. Okay, and I'm gonna put the black behind this one, black color, like this. Okay, and this layer has to go down. So now what you can see, this red and chili powder is becoming more eye-catchy. You can read this very clearly. This and this make it center. So this one is center, and these three layers has to be centered together as well. So this is center as well. Now this two font has to be centered with this, with our background layer. So okay, now you can see it's center aligned. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, we will see. We are going to use this one or not, we will see, but let it be here. No need to delete yet. Okay, this, make it down. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, we have downloaded some images, which is our red chili. Let's see. We already have downloaded some images. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna see more. Okay, did you see this? See this? We can use this. We can use this one as well. Okay, and we can. I'm looking for a bigger one actually, the big red chili, so we can use some kind of 3D kind of effect in our design. Yeah, even this one. This looks real. It's already real, but it's look good. Okay, so we'll download this image. It's a free resource website, so you can use in your projects. So we have this image. If you go in Adobe Photoshop, I'm gonna cut the background real quick. I will select this tool, which is Magic Wand tool, and I'm gonna select the background. Perfect. Control I, invert selection, and then we're gonna cut the background of this layer. Okay. So here we have to apply some setting in order to cut the background. So radius will be 1, so we have some smooth edges, and then smooth we will go for radius 1, and then we have smooth, we will go for 1. Okay, and feather I need at least 2, so it will help us to give us a good edges, you know, so you can see sharp and clear. So you're gonna use this here. I don't need this anymore. I'm gonna close this. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna design. I'm using F to change my screen, you know, to make it full screen. I'm using F. So I'm gonna make this smaller, and with this one I'm gonna keep this chili here, and I'm gonna delete this. I don't need this anymore. I'm gonna use this red chili instead of that vector, and I'm gonna make it a little blur. So we are going to use Gaussian blur. You see this? It's blur. Something like this. Okay, and we have one more image which we have downloaded. It's this one. So I'm gonna open in Adobe Photoshop. We'll look at the background of these layers. Same Magic Wand tool. I'm gonna select it as clear. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna remove the background. Control Shift I, invert selection. I'm gonna cover the background. Same thing, radius 1, smooth has to be 1. Radius 1, smoothness 1, feather let's go for 1 at this time. Control J, and we got the red chilies. Perfect. And we're gonna use this in our design. Let me close this because this is the heavy image, it will impact on our performance. Okay, I'm gonna select this layer, I'm gonna go down. Okay, and now I will take this tree, I will take new layer. So now I have just one, and I need this one as well, so I will take a new layer, and we're gonna separate this tree into one. So now we have 1 2 3. As you can see here, auto select layer. So if you select on any layer, it will automatically select the layer. If you click on anything, like if you click on a background, it will select the background layer from this auto selection. And if I deselect this, now it's unselect, and now I have to go individually to select the layer, which doesn't make any sense to me. So we have to use this option to make our work, so we can save time, you know. Okay, so this one is going to be this, and again further Gaussian blur, not too much at this time, like this. Yeah, perfect. This one make it smaller. Yeah, perfect. And this one flip to right. This and then, yeah, perfect. This one is here. This one we can use it here, this one here. So now we have 3D impact, like this one is, you know, and we have to again change the background. It's moved. Perfect. So that's how we're gonna make our design, the red chili powder. So now to use this space, I already have downloaded some badges, some, you know, medal and something like that, so you can put it here because it's a product, so it has to be premium quality and halal food. We can, you know, use this kind of product here. I'm gonna move this up and I can make it down here after this layer. Yes, perfect. Flip horizontal and rotate a bit. Okay, perfect. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open the badges which I have downloaded already from the website. This one. I'm gonna use this. Okay, same thing, copy. You can do Control X as well, but copy is fine. So we'll do a copy of this, paste it here, exclusive. And let's see if I try here. You see, this is what I'm saying. The idea will came in your mind when you're gonna start working on something. So before I was thinking to keep it here, but I'm thinking to go to add something else here. But now I'm gonna use this red chili here, and now I'm thinking to change the font as well. Yeah, perfect. Red chili powder. Okay. So this is something which came in my mind, and you know, I haven't planned for this one, but I'm doing this for you guys to give you ideas. You know, when you're gonna work on something, you're gonna do changes, ongoing project, and the ideas will start coming in your head and you can do modifications. So now I'm thinking to give a shadow of this, you know, ball. So we'll go for black color, and for the giving a shadow, I'm gonna make this Gaussian blur, and I'm gonna apply as more as I can. Yeah, like something like this. So when it's gonna be down, you can see the shadow, and I'm gonna make it bigger. Same thing, center line. Okay, and here we go. I'm gonna make it a little bit, yeah, like this, something like that. Perfect. Maybe smaller. Yeah. I'm gonna use this somehow, make it smaller, make it rotate, and put it here. Okay. And keep it, make it smaller. I'm gonna keep it here. Okay. Small this little bit. Make it in the center. Select the layer. Center. Put it a little bit up. And this one has to be up. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I already have the, you know, halal tag. So it's here. I'm going to just use it. I like this one. Let's make it ungroup, and You can choose the same font, you know. We have used Century Gothic, could be here, and let's make it bold. Font size make it 18, so it's gonna cover our all. Yeah, this one, perfect. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna take it here. I'm gonna put this tag here, halal food. Okay, and I'm gonna save this. So let's see how it's look like in our actual design. So here is it. See, so we have the pattern here, and we have this, you know, blur actually, which is giving this design a 3D look, because the other red chilies are focused and this one is blurred, so you can focus on the red chili. You can focus exactly here. And what I'm gonna do, one more thing, I'm gonna make this one smaller. I'm gonna take it here, close to this. Okay, and I'm gonna make it this one little down. Okay, and I'm gonna keep this one down as well. This one. Now we are doing adjustment for our mockup. Okay, and let's see, save. Okay, now let's see. Perfect. The reason why I have used the pattern to give this design a premium look, you know, premium design. So that's why I have used the pattern. As you can see here in the bottom, you can see. So this is gonna be exactly when it's gonna be print. Okay, so that's how you can do your packaging design. Okay, so when we are done with our design, so we have to give a look of red chili powder, because so people can see what is in the box, what is in the, you know, this package. So I'm going to select this. I have take a copy of this layer, and I have select this box, and I'm going to remove the pattern, which is continue here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this pattern and delete. Okay, so this will be the cutout of the design. And now what we're gonna do, I already have downloaded the images for red chili powder. You can, you know, take it from any website like Unsplash, and there's so many free resources website. You can download the image of red chili powder from there, and then you're gonna bring this one on your layer, and this is how we're gonna make it. Like, I'm gonna mask this in my box. This is gonna be like this, so people can see what is inside, you know. And look at my long. Let's save this, and let's see how it's gonna look like. Okay, so they can see what is in the product. I have tried to give another design, but I wasn't okay with this, so delete this. This is okay. It's a complete shape. And if you want to continue these lines, just continue like this. Take a copy, so you have one line, and you can make it more like this one. And then you have this box here, select, perfect. As you can see, my pattern is coming on this gradient. I will delete it from here. I don't need this pattern to continue here, and I will delete it from here as well. Perfect. Now Let's save this. And then here's the final view. Good. Okay guys, so this is our final design, and I will see you in my next video. If you have any question, comment below and I will respond to you on that. Do subscribe my channel and like the video. Thank you.